Welcome to MPUNGWE-PUNGWE YouTube channel. Subscribe for you to enjoy more of our videos anytime we upload.
Honorable Minister of Agriculture, you have the floor, Madam.
Thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker. First Deputy Speaker, let me thank the Honorable Member from Blantyre Southeast for his question, which is asking the Ministry of Agriculture, Irrigation and Water Development whether I am aware of persistent water supply challenges affecting Chirobwe Township in Blantyre, and what action is government taking to improve water supply services in the area. First Deputy Speaker, I would like to thank the Honourable Member once again for this very important question. I am very much aware, First Deputy Speaker, of the challenges of water supply at Chirobwe Township and surrounding areas in Blantyre. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, sir, my ministry through Blantyre Water Board is implementing the Malawi Water and Sanitation Project to improve water supply and water availability in the city of Blantyre. In this project, all infrastructure, including pumping mains, pipelines, storage tanks, and other accessories are being upgraded, and all bottlenecks will soon be eliminated. Let me assure the Honourable Member, through you, First Deputy Speaker, that before the end of 2027, the current water challenges in the city of Blantyre will be resolved. Thank you, First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you very much. I would also want to declare interest. I once lived in Chirobwe, and the Honourable Member is my MP, and the people of Chirobwe will definitely benefit from this project asked by the Honourable Member. I will consider 3 supplementary questions, but before that, I see the Honourable Member for Rumpi West. Rumpi West, what has gone out of order, sir?
Once again, First Deputy Speaker, sir, I submitted a question to the Minister under Standing Order 69, of which is not appearing on any upcoming business concerning Mwazisi CDSS, which was demolished for paving way for new construction of the said CDSS. A contractor was dispatched, but nothing up to date has been done from 2025 before elections. I liaised with the minister. He committed to respond to me, but without it appearing on the order paper, I feel like it is hard for the minister to take it. People of Mwazisi are anxious to know the way forward of the school, because we had a school but was demolished deliberately for a new one. I think it was a campaign thing, but with the intervention of the Minister of Education, it was not only Mwazisi and Kampenda too. We had structures. So the minister can help us to know what is going to happen.
Thank you, Honourable Member. I did allow you, because I did rule you previously, I did allow you to take more time to explain the issue. I will guide as follows. The question that was given under Standing Order 69 should indeed appear either notice or on the standing order, on the order paper, but we will investigate it through the table, and we will give you feedback to where your question is. If indeed it is in our offices, we will make sure it appears, so the people of your constituency, Kampenda and the other areas, should benefit, and Mwazisi should benefit. I recognize the Honourable Member from Mzimba South for a supplementary question. Mzimba South, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker, for giving the people of Mzimba South to ask Minister of Agriculture and Water a supplementary question. Before I do that, I want also to advise your office, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, that now the leadership of MCP has entrusted me to be Shadow Minister of Sports. Will be handling things with power, and my people, football is going to be handled very well. My question, supplementary question to the Minister of Water. Before I ask her a question, a supplementary question, I want to thank her honestly, outside politics, for the heart she demonstrated to the people of Mzimba South, more especially TM Zukuzuku, more especially...
No, Minister of Agriculture, someone is very happy with you here, so please pay attention.
This woman has got a good heart.
This honorable minister.
This
not this woman.
This honorable minister has got a good heart. She visited MPUNGWE. Immediately after her visit, 2 weeks down the line, now people of MPUNGWE are drinking tap water. This is what we want. And this is what TM Zukuzuku asked me to say. I should thank her for coming to MPUNGWE and making sure that people of MPUNGWE have water. It's not easy. It's not easy. I come from the opposition side. She comes from government. But she had to come to my area and make sure that the project is done and the people can now celebrate that they're drinking on tap water. I thank you so much, Madam. I thank you so much. Muzigona gutali ndi moto. Zokuyesani zikhala zambiri koma anthu aku MPUNGWE akuyamikira kwakukulu.
Honor member, possibly you might need to invite her for a rally in your area.
Definitely. So we are planning to invite her again at MPUNGWE because she came a bit late, but this time around we
Thank you very much.
Yeah, so my supplementary question to her, we had passed a bill here, and maybe my colleague also is also interested there from Zimbabwe's under some TLF, Jerry. We passed a bill of the gender water project, water and sanitation project. The money came from World Bank. Good manners. I just wanted to find out from her when is she coming again to gender so that we can have this water project done. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let me recognize the honorable member for Nchisi West. Nchisi West, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you so much, First Deputy Speaker, for allowing people of Nchisi West to have an interface with the Minister of Agriculture. Before the election, Kamsonga EPA had received contractors to start constructing an EPA office. I wanted to report to your office that 6 months down the line, as I speak now, the contractor had abandoned the project and he packed all his equipment. Your office may wish to follow up. We're excited as a constituency that would have an EPA office. Would you please follow up on that? And may I extend the invitation through your office, Honorable First Deputy Speaker, that just as my colleague from Mzimba South smiled that you visited his area, may you also visit Kamsonga EPA. I understand once you visit, things will move. I submit.
Thank you. Honorable member, let's go to the honorable member for Chitipa East. Chitipa East, you have the floor.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker, for granting the people of Chitipa East to ask a supplementary question to the Honorable Minister responsible for agriculture, irrigation, and water development. First Deputy Speaker, Chitipa East is home to Kalenge Water Treatment Facility, the only water treatment facility serving Chitipa as a district. Unfortunately, despite hosting this state-of-the-art facility, only 2% of people from Chitipa East benefit from it. First Deputy Speaker, could the Honorable Minister inform this House whether government has any plans to extend piped water supply to Misuku, which is the heart of Chitipa East, and surrounding areas like Chanya, Chua, and Chinongo. Thank you so much, First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, the people of Chitipa East. We will finish that with the people from Mzuzu City South. Mzuzu City South, you have the floor.
All right. Thank you, right, First Deputy Speaker, for recognizing people of Mzuzu City South East under the leadership of T.A. Tula, Jivesh Kagoamo, Kamshibazi Shukundula, to ask a supplementary question. People from Mzuzu City South East, we are very proud of this government through the project of Kato civil engineering from Salima to Lilongwe. For that case, right, First Deputy Speaker, people from Mzuzu City Southeast would like to ask or request the government through Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Water Development, if they can also consider us with the very same project that is happening from Salima to Lilongwe, for us, just from Khatabe, just a few kilometers away. Salima, Lilongwe is almost 100 kilometers. Khatabe, Mzuzu is almost 47 kilometers. And the good part is, like, the project has already started from Rake to Mukondezi, where the station of Northern Regional Order Board is. Just from there to Khatabe is almost 40 kilometers. People from Mzuzu City Southeast, if we can have the very same project, we can really appreciate. And that project will not only help people from Mzuzu City Southeast, or even honorable member from Khatabe Mpamba will also benefit from that project. People from Khatabe West will also benefit from the very same project. And again, on a serious note, Honorable Speaker, through you, Honorable Minister, people from Mzuzu City Southeast, particularly people from GVH Goamo, that's Suko, Kantete, Kaboko areas, since that area, that land was born, they have never have piped water before. And up to date now, it's called a city, but they are still sharing drinking water with the wild animals. So we would like to ask Honorable Minister responsible for water if they can also extend and consider us with that water. I appreciate for giving me this opportunity. I submit. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Next time we'll start with the serious note, because I was about to disconnect, but then you said on a serious note. So I thought we needed the serious note to be heard. Honorable Minister, you have the floor for those 4 supplementary questions.
Thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker. Let me firstly thank the Honorable Member from Zimba South for his kind words. That is much appreciated. Thank you very much. And please pass my appreciation to T.A. Mzukuzuku and greetings as well. First Deputy Speaker, the Honorable Member from Zimba South is asking about the World Bank project for water supply around the gender area. First Deputy Speaker, let me assure the Honorable Member that what is happening now are the usual paperwork, and once this is completed, the project will start. This is a very important project, and it is the intention of this government to make sure that the people of Gender are supplied with clean water. First Deputy Speaker, I would also like to thank the member from Chisi West for his supplementary question, where he's lamenting the fact that a contractor that was working on Kansonga EPA construction packed up, and he would like me to follow up on what has happened and what will happen. Let me assure the member that I will follow up on this and make sure that this project, if it is implemented, if it's indeed in our pipeline. But I also want to remind the member that most of these projects are supposed to be accommodated under the CDF through the district council. First Deputy Speaker, let me also recognize and thank the member for Chitipa East, who is requesting for extended piped water to get to Misuku. Indeed, First Deputy Speaker, I appreciate the concern by the Honorable Member of Chitipa East, where we have discussed this at length, and I admire his persistence to make sure that his people in Misuku are supplied with water. I want to assure the Honorable Member that I have consulted with my colleagues in the ministry, and indeed water will be supplied to the people of Misuku within the next 2 months. First Deputy Speaker, I appreciate the supplementary question from Mzuzu City Southeast, where they are asking whether this government can pump water from Katabe to Mzuzu City Southeast and other surrounding areas. This is a new question or a new project, and First Deputy Speaker, let me ask for some time so that we assess the situation in this area and see if this project is feasible. I thank you, First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. Honourable members, we therefore move to question 200. The Honourable Member for Chitipa South. Chitipa South, you have the floor. Request for a microphone, Chitipa South. You have the floor, sir.
Thank you so much, First Deputy Speaker, for granting the floor to the people of Chitipa South. And through you, let me confirm that question number 200, which is appearing on today's paper, indeed reflects the will of the people of Sub-Chief Mwenekailizi, T.A. Watukaza, T.A. Ntengatenga, Senior Chief Mwenewenya, and Senior Chief Nhalile. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honourable Member. Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker. Let me thank the member for Chitipa South for this question, which is asking the Ministry of Agriculture, Irrigation and Water Development on whether the government will consider extending piped water from the Northern Region Water Board to Ntalile, Terere, Wenya, and Mahowe in Chitipa. First Deputy Speaker, sir, my ministry has already conducted surveys in this area through the Northern Region Water Board, and bills of quantities were produced. The plan is to rehabilitate and modernize the Chioti water supply system. And currently, First Deputy Speaker, the Northern Region Water Board is sourcing funding for the project. Technically, the project can only accommodate Terere and Ntarire trading centers. So I would request the honorable member that as for Mahowe Trading Center, the honorable member might wish and is advised to engage Chitipa District Council so that this project can be included under CTF. The project should seek to extend the current system, which is supplying China and part of Zomero areas, because if this water supply system, this is the China water supply system, if upgraded, it can go as far as Mohowe Trading Center. So I would advise that he should request the district council to include this under CTF. Thank you, First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. I will consider those that have not had a privilege this morning. I'll do Blantyre North, then we'll go to Mwanza Central. Then I see a microphone right at the back, but it's not appearing here. The honourable member with a blue microphone, which is not appearing here, is that what constituency is that, sir? Is that Desaboma? Desampuzu. At an opportune time, I will ask you to switch off, and then I will recognize you. You're going to have an opportunity to switch again. Blantyre North, you have the floor.
Thank you, First Deputy Speaker. Good morning. First of all, before I pose my supplementary question.
Honourable Member for Blantyre North, you will ask your question, but I see the owner of the original owner of the question is on the floor. Honourable colleagues, let's allow the owner of the question to request for a microphone. Chitipa South, you have the floor for the first supplementary question.
Thank you so much, First Deputy Speaker. And through you, let me ask the Minister of Agriculture, Irrigation and Water Development a supplementary question following her response. If I got her correct, she mentioned of the Choyoti water system covering the areas of Ntarire and Terere. And indeed, she talked of the Mchina water system that I liaise with the district council. Using CDF, we can cover that for Mahowe. But then in my original question, mentioned the 4 trading centers, namely Ntarire, Terere, Mahowe, and Wenya. So from her response, Wenya Trading Center and surrounding areas seem to have been skipped. I submit, Mr. First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. Blantyre North. You have the floor, Blantyre North.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. You like mine? Before I ask my question very quickly, First Deputy Speaker, let me convey belated happy birthday from the people of Blantyre North, including T.H. Galu and T.A. Rundu. I could have done this yesterday, but since yesterday you were not sitting on that seat, please, I want T.H. Galu and T.A. Rundu to know that I have indeed delivered the message. First Deputy Speaker, I would like to find out from the Honourable Minister. She is also a good minister. It's a policy one. I would like to find out if it is possible, Honourable Minister, to emulate what the Minister of Energy is doing by coming up with a policy like MAREP. Now this time should be Water Department to come with a policy so that all the trading centers in the country should have piped water. Unlike the boreholes which we are using now. Vividly in my mind, I have areas around Namikas Secondary School. It's a big area with a high population. If we can have a policy that all trading centers should have piped water and phase out the boreholes around the trading centers. I submit, First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you for such a policy question. I hope the honourable member for Lilongwe-Mude was listening, that all trading centers should be considered for water. I hope Lilongwe-Mude was listening. I now consider the honourable member for Mwanza Central. Mwanza Central, you have the floor, sir.
Thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker. Sir, I want to find out, I want to ask the Minister of Water, when Mwanza water supply will be upgraded. I just want to inform you, Honorable Minister, that Mwanza water supply was established in 1979. The time it was being established, it was designed to supply 3,000 people. And Mwanza has grown. Now the population has grown to 28,000. And in 1979, it was designed to produce or supply 718 cubic meters per day. But the demand now is about 3,500 cubic meters per day. In 2023, Honorable Minister, government secured funding from Afrexim Bank of India. It was about $10 million to upgrade the water supply system. They wanted to utilize Nkulumadzi river. And it was halted because of the discussions that were taking place with the IMF. But since that time, there is no update. So I wanted to find out, Honorable Minister, if at all the project is still in progress, and if at all it is, what update do you have for people of Mwanza, because they are still waiting for that project. Just to also inform you that Mwanza is hosting Mwanza border, and the MRI collects about 30 billion every month. So people of Mwanza are surprised, and they are wondering as to why, after collecting all that money, they are still deprived piped water system that can sustain a population of 28,000. Thank you very much,
Thank you. Honourable Member, you forgot to say Mwanza border collects on behalf of all of us. Thank you very much. I just wanted to highlight that.
Yeah, thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker, for that reminder. People of Mwanza always make sure that MRI is able to collect that amount of money on behalf of all the citizens.
Thank you very much.
We can applaud people of Mwanza for such a good gesture.
Thank you very much. I did promise the honourable member for this Mpuzu constituency. I know, honourable member, you would not be able to raise your question. I'm being communicated. Okay, let's get you there. Oh, here you are. Thank you, technicians and the table, for allowing the honourable member appear on the machine. Thank you very much. Honourable member, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Honourable First Deputy Speaker, for granting an opportunity to people of the Zampozi constituency to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Agriculture, Irrigation and Water Development. My question is focused on agriculture, mainly on agriculture. First Deputy Speaker, I would like to ask the Minister of Agriculture, when does the minister intend to commence full-scale purchasing of maize from local farmers through ADMAC and other designated institutions, considering that the next farming season is approaching and many farmers are still holding unsold maize, and they have not yet purchased agricultural inputs such as fertilizers? Furthermore, I would like to know if your ministry is aware that the delays and low prices on the domestic markets are encouraging the smuggling of maize to neighboring countries such as Mozambique and Zambia, where farmers are receiving better prices, thereby threatening the country's food security. I submit. Thank you.
Thank you. Honourable Member, much as I appreciate that this question was not related to the original question, but you have posed a very pertinent question, and I will take that as a policy question, and I would allow it to be responded to. Thank you very much, Honourable Member. Honourable Minister, you have the floor, Madam.
Thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker. Firstly, let me thank the Honourable Member for Chitipa South for the supplementary question, where indeed in my response, I missed out on the Wenya water supply, and I only mentioned Terere and Ntarire. First Deputy Speaker, let me clarify that the project and Choyoti water supply system will supply water to Terere, Wenya, and Ntarire. So the Honourable Member is advised to submit the supply of water to Mahowe and CDF to the Council. First Deputy Speaker, let me now go to the question by Blantyre North, where they're asking the ministry to institute or have a policy that all trading centers should have piped water. First Deputy Speaker, this is a very important policy question, and I thank the member for Blantyre North for such a question. Let me respond, First Deputy Speaker, by saying that through the WASH Compact, this is a project for water and sanitation that the President, Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika, showed commitment by signing to it, and it will be launched within the next month. Under the WASH Compact, First Deputy Speaker, Malawi is actually committed to making sure that we have piped water in various centers of this country. However, First Deputy Speaker, the WASH Compact is concentrating mainly in areas like hospitals, schools, with the recognition that issues of water and sanitation are of high importance, mainly to our communities in the rural areas, and secondly, for the dignity of our women and the girl child. First Deputy Speaker, I therefore encourage the Honourable Member for Blantyre North and all members in the House to make sure that under the CDF, they should include projects to do with reticulated water supply systems rather than boreholes. We need boreholes, but they should be in areas where we cannot put reticulated water supply systems. A complete project on reticulated water supply systems, like the one that we put in Zimba South, would cost us about 150 million. And this can be accommodated under CDF. First Deputy Speaker, Mwanza Central is lamenting the inadequate supply of water in Mwanza. I thank him very much for this supplementary question. I have worked in Malawi Revenue Authority, so I'm very much aware of how busy Mwanza can be or is, especially at this time. We therefore appreciate these sentiments, and I would like to assure the honorable member from Mwanza Central that I will assess the situation, in fact, consult with my colleagues in the water department to see how far we've gone with this project and make sure that Mwanza is indeed supplied with adequate water. First Deputy Speaker, I again thank Data Mpuzi for his very important supplementary question on the delays by ADMAC to buy maize from our local farmers. Let me respond, First Deputy Speaker, by saying that ADMAC started buying maize from our farmers, but due to inadequate cash flow to ADMAC, maybe they are not able to open all the markets in the country. But what we have done is to be strategic, where we started opening markets in the southern region, where the maize matured faster than other regions. But I want to assure members and the country that ADMAC was allocated about 60 billion kwacha in the budget and another 60 billion kwacha for recapitalization, and that money will be used to buy produce, not just maize, from our farmers. At the moment, ADMAC is also buying nandolo, rice, and other crops from our farmers, including cotton. So I want to assure the member that ADMAC will indeed buy produce from our farmers in the country. First Deputy Speaker, before I close on this set of questions, let me ask the members that have asked questions and have promised to follow up to actually contact me. Let's keep the conversation going so that we see this to its end. I thank you, First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of Agriculture. I see the Honorable Minister of Finance is at a point of order, sir. Please request for a microphone. The same. We're trying to clear the queue. We will, please press to request. You are online, sir, and you have the floor, Honourable Minister of Finance.
Thank you very much, Mr. First Deputy Speaker. I just wanted to supplement on the response that has been given by the Minister of Agriculture on the need for us to buy enough maize to feed Malawians. You are aware, we are aware, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, that the issue of maize for Malawi government, and particularly the government of Professor Tapita Mutharika, is very, very important. That's the very reason that today we have enough maize to feed Malawians. But we are mindful that we need to buy more maize because there's an impending El Nino. We need to buy more maize. So I want to assure the August House that as we speak today, NFRA has its own maize. We also have maize from Zambia. And as I speak today, we have given 100 billion Malawi kwacha to NFRA to buy more maize. And we are prepared even to give them more money. As we speak today, they have already done the tenders. PPD has already given them the go-ahead to proceed to procure. So it remains with NFRA. I know this issue has been coming in papers and all that. I want to ask the relevant committee chairs to confirm today with NFRA whether indeed they have received the money or not. Money has been given. You can check with the chair of the board. You can check with the chief executive. Money has been given. This is very important for record. Because so the money has been given. Now there are two issues. Now there are two issues here. NFRA deals with social service it's free maize that we suppose for distribution. ADMAC deals with commercial. They will buy, they will sell, and make their money out of that. The money that is in the budget is for capitalization because of a number of issues, because they need to be capitalized. But for ADMAC, it's for commercial. I hope you understand commercial, meaning that they'll be buying for those that can afford, then they'll be getting it from ADMAC to sell. But for NFRA, it's for social, which is what we are doing at the moment. He has already answered that we are buying. It's a question of, I think the minister already confirmed it. Again, please, you can confirm. As I've said, this government cannot tell lies. I'm asking the relevant committee chair, please, I still repeat this, because this question has been coming. Please go and verify. There's no need to speculate. The facts are there. Go and check. Thank you, Mr. Federal Speaker.
Thank you. We have a point of order from Mzimba South. Mzimba South, apologies, I did not address you with your portfolios when I recognized you first. You are the Shadow Minister of Sports. Okay. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations, Shadow Minister. So, Shadow Minister, what has gone out of order?
Through you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, as a Shadow Minister of Youth and Sports, I wanted the Minister of Finance to come out very clear. In today's nation paper, it has been written that 1.2 billion has been sent to MIDEF. If you divide 1.2 billion by number of constituencies, 229, you will find that each constituency right now has received only 500 million, only 5 million for the youth. So I wanted to find out from the Minister of Finance, through you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, because the money that we are anticipating that the youth will receive in our constituencies in terms of the loan via MADEF was 100 million. So I want to find out why 3 months, 4 months has gone, but only 5 million kwacha for only one group per constituency has received those monies. We want these monies. By now, we would have received at least 50 million for the young people.
Thank you. Honorable Shadow Minister, just to let you know that Shadow Ministers always make smaller sentiments. So from now going forward, as a Shadow Minister, please make sure you address your counterparts in a fair way, because you are together in cabinet. And honor members, I will. Honor Minister, request for the floor. Honorable Deputy Leader, help the Minister to request for the floor. There's space on his microphone. Honor Minister, you have the floor. Honor Minister of Finance.
Thank you very much, Mr. Federal Speaker, and I would like to ask, to thank the honourable member for asking that question. Indeed, even on our part, we are surprised that that figure appeared in the paper. I checked with Actually, it's the national newspaper. What is reported is not correct. And again, you can confirm with MEDEF, the man has been received. And you can even summon them. It's very important. It's very, very important. And also, I think you need to take note of this. There are specific reporters. You should look at the articles. There are specific reporters that write negative, negative, negative. I don't know for whatever reason. They distort facts, and they don't verify with us. They just go ahead to write. For whatever reason, your guess as good as mine. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Honourable members. I think the answer, the last part of the Honourable Minister's answer, where I said, go and check, I think that clears you, Shadow Minister, to make a courtesy call to MEDEF to find out how much they have received. Can I also engage the Honourable Member, who is the chairperson for the media and communication? Please rise, the Honourable Chairperson. The chairperson for media. Honourable Member, you have heard what the Honourable Minister has said, the Minister of Finance. He's actually created some work for your committee. If an allegation is made in this House and is coming from Cabinet, it is a serious allegation. And if indeed that needs to be investigated, Honourable Member, for the chairperson of the committee, please do so and furnish this House with information. We don't want to be getting distorted information in the country. Thank you very much. Honourable Chairperson, thank you very much. The leader, for your guidance.
Thank you very much, Honourable Deputy Speaker, sir. I would like to provide guidance that at this juncture we tackle a question to Ministry of Health and Sanitation for oral reply. I submit, Honourable Deputy Speaker, sir.
Thank you very much, Deputy Leader. But before we go to the Ministry, we have a point of order from our Commissioner, Karonga Town. Commissioner, what has gone out of order?
Thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker, for giving a chance to the people of Karonga Town constituency. Mine is actually on the Minister of Agriculture. If you can allow me, it's good news that we're hearing from the government that they are embarking on massive purchases of maize with the impending Nino that we are actually focusing next growing season. But the First Deputy Speaker, I wanted the Minister of Agriculture perhaps to enlighten this House on the results of the AMPES figures, the Agriculture Production Survey figures, so that we should know how much maize we are going to harvest as a country and other crops as well. Just saying that they are going to buy maize, we may not have enough as a country, or we may have enough. So I was thinking that the Minister of Agriculture can come to this House and give us the production figures for this year. It will be much comforting. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Commissioner. I did allow you because issues of food, maize, and the sensitive issues. I didn't want to cut your microphone. The Honourable Minister has been requested for a statement on the subject matter. At an opportune time, government will bring feedback to your issue, and possibly a statement from the Honourable Minister will be taken. Honourable members, we now go to questions under the Ministry of Health and Sanitation. The first question is question 176. The Honourable Member for Kasungu Southeast. Kasungu Southeast, you have the floor, sir.
First Deputy Speaker, sir, I stand to confirm that question number 176, available on the order paper, is from the people of Kasungu Southeast, specifically Senior Chief Njomba. I submit.
Thank you very much. Honourable Minister, I did make a small visit to Queen Elizabeth Central Hospital over the weekend. Congratulations for the MRI department, which your name is also on the door. I want to congratulate you for that. And the team of neurologists that is working there, they are doing a very good job. Congratulations, Honourable Minister. You have the floor.
Thank you so much, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, for the congratulation message. And through you, let me thank the Honorable Member for Kasungu Southeast, who is asking my ministry for upgrading Bua Health Center into a rural hospital, given its extensive catchment area covering parts of Kasungu and Doa districts. And also asking my ministry to construct a health center at Chinkoma Trading Center in the view of growing population and economic activities. Mr. Speaker, sir, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, I am recommending the honor for the continued interest to improve the health and well-being of the people of Kasungu Southeast. His concerns are consistent with the government's commitment to expanding equitable access to quality healthcare services across the country. With regard to the proposal to upgrade Bua Health Center into a rural hospital, I acknowledge that the facility serves a large catchment population from both Kasungu and Doa districts and experiences high utilization of health services. However, the ministry considers several criteria before upgrading a health facility to hospital status. These include the size of the catchment population, distance to the nearest hospital, accessibility, disease burden, the availability of referral services, and the overall organization of the health service delivery network. Based on the current assessment against these criteria, Bua Health Center is not being prioritized for upgrading into a rural hospital at this time. Nevertheless, government remains committed to strengthening the facility through continued investments in infrastructure, medical equipment, essential medicines and supplies, and the deployment of adequate human resources for health. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, with regard to the construction of a health center at Chinkoma Trading Center, I encourage the Kasungu District Council to consider prioritizing the proposed projects through the appropriate planning and budgeting processes, including CDF, taking into account the area's population, service coverage gaps, and the ministry's health infrastructure planning standards. I thank you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. Supplementary, the Honourable Member from Chinji Northeast, who is also the chairperson of the Health Committee, for the first supplementary question.
Thank you very much, First Deputy Speaker, for granting the people of Chinji North East constituency an opportunity to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Health. Although the question is not related to the one that has been asked, I would like to find out from the Minister responsible what plans does her minister have to ensure that ambulances, which are stationed in almost all district hospitals or district councils in Malawi, could be fixed. Njawala, for example, has 4 ambulances which are stationed, broken down, and apparently this experience or this practice is almost in all district councils. I would like to find out, through you, First Deputy Speaker, whether there are plans by the Minister of Health or indeed the Minister of Finance to ensure that these ambulances are fixed and are deployed to the health facilities to ease mobility challenges that these health facilities are facing. I know that the response could be linked to the CDF and other initiatives, but I think getting it from the Ministry of Health and the Minister responsible would give confidence to the people out there to address mobility challenges. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We go to Mangochi North East. Is that Northeast?
Thank you very much, Honorable First Deputy Speaker. I rise to ask the Honorable Minister of Health supplementary questions. Honorable Speaker, what measures have the Minister put in place to address the health challenges faced by the people of Mangochi Northeast? Honorable Speaker, the people of Mangochi Northeast are facing serious health challenges. Most of the people in my constituency rely on Anglican private hospital, and many cannot afford to pay their medical bills. As a result, many people walk long distance of about 20 to 25 kilometers to access health services to Mangochi District Hospital. Honorable Minister, the people of Mangochi Northeast need a public hospital in Malindi. Their only hope is with DPP government under Professor Arthur Peter Mutharika. I submit. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Honorable Member. We now need to go to Dowa Central. Dowa Central, you have the floor for a supplementary question.
Thank you so much, our Honorable First Deputy Speaker, for giving this chance to the people of Dowa Central to ask a supplementary question to the Minister of Health. I would like to ask the Minister of Health to give the people of Dowa Central an update on the community hospital at Mponela. This project, the contractor left this project years ago, and I spoke about this some months ago, but up to now, the contractor is not yet back on the site. So I'd like to know what's the update now, and I would like to ask the Minister of Health to come and visit the Mponela Rural Hospital and the project as well. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you. The last one in that order is Rumpi Central. Rumpi Central, you have the floor.
Thank you, Right Honorable First Deputy Speaker, for granting the people of Rumpi Central an opportunity to ask the very able Minister of Health a supplementary question. First, I would like to, through the Minister of Health, to sincerely thank the good work that is being done by the health staff at Rumpi Hospital, at Rumpi Boma. So I would like to thank the Minister and the entire chain for the good services they are providing to the people of Rumpi Central and the entire Rumpi district, because it's a district hospital. However, while we do have a mortuary there at the district hospital, out of the 12 units, only 3 are functional. The other 9 became dysfunctional many, many months ago, maybe even close to a year now. And the amount required is only 6.8 million kwacha, less than 7 million kwacha. I would like to beg on the behalf of the people of Rumpi Central that the Ministry of Health does something about this. 7 million kwacha is not big money. I would like to really appeal to the ministry to help us with the fixing of these 9 units in the mortuary. Thank you, Right Honorable First Deputy Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for those supplementary questions.
Thank you so much, First Deputy Speaker. And through you, let me acknowledge the question that has come from Chinji Northeast, who acknowledged that it was not related to the original question. And I will advise him to submit it, and a proper response will be provided. Let me also thank the honorable member from Mangochi Northeast, who has asked my ministry to address challenges that people of Mangochi Northeast are facing, especially the fact that they need a hospital at a public hospital at Mangochi Northeast. I would like to assure the people of Mangochi Northeast that my ministry will look into it, and also to encourage the honorable member to prioritize the same under the CDF. I would also like to acknowledge a question that has come from Doha Central, who is asking my ministry for an update on the Bonela Community Hospital. Mr. First Deputy Speaker, I stood in this house to assure, and I assured the people of Doha Central that the construction of Bonela Community Hospital upgrading is in place, and today I'm here to add on the same that we are in the process of liaising with the contractor, and works at Ponela Community Hospital will resume very soon. I've taken note of the invitation, and I will make sure that my ministry creates time that we can visit Udowa Central, especially Ponela Community Hospital. Also acknowledging the question that has come from Rumpi Central. Firstly, let me thank the honorable member from Rumpi Central for the warm message that he has put across for the health workers that are working at Rumpi District Hospital. On their behalf, I want to say thank you. Rarely do we get thank yous from people. We are in a ministry where today something can go wrong, tomorrow we can do better, the other day people will not appreciate the service, but it gives us power when people appreciate the work that the health workers are doing. So on their behalf, I would like to thank you, honorable member, and we have taken note of the mortuary that is not functional, which is requiring 6.8 million. And I would like to advise that if we can liaise with the district council so that we can take advantage of the funds that have been decentralized through the CDF at district level, to make sure that the mortuary is up and running and the people of Rumpi are able to access the services. I thank you, Mr. First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you. I see you, Leader. Deputy Leader, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Mr. First Deputy Speaker. I rise, one, to just supplement the response, particularly the response to Lumpi Central. It may interest you to note that the courtroom in question was sponsored by Honorable Jabi Muhango from his own money. He is the one who constructed it. And I rise to say this, that the nature of our work sometimes calls us to dig into our pockets and make provisions. And that's how we become relevant to our constituency. So I would just encourage also some of us here that you may wish to follow the good gesture of your brother here. 6.8 million should not be an issue, I think so, to most of us here. Having said that, Mr. First Deputy Speaker, also to encourage members, we now have decentralized most of government operations to the district councils. Some of the questions that are coming are questions that we should be taking them to the district councils, not necessarily to the line ministries. Let's make Parliament lively, and it's a question of change of mindset. We needed to tune ourselves to the new way of doing things. Some of the questions that are coming here are not questions that should be going to ministers. Are questions, and that's why you see that in this house, when a minister stands, the response is, can you liaise with the district councils? Because the question in the first place was a question that was supposed to be directed to the district councils. Having said that, we encourage that the questions that should be coming to government should only be those of policy in nature, looking at the whole of government, the whole of this nation, not specifically on a particular issue or particular something that the district council can actually attend to. 5 billion is a lot of money. And also, because I'm holding the floor, we now would want to thank the honorable members, because you have talked to your district councils. We are now seeing adverts of projects, and this is commendable. And the Minister of Finance is here. The money is available, because some people have been doubting that we don't have CDF funds. So you're doing very well. The district councils are doing very well. It's commendable. The projects are being advertised. We just want to encourage those that have got the necessary skills to tender for those projects. Thank you very much. I was just also trying to make sure that we get to time. Honorable First Deputy Speaker, sir. Thank you. When we come, we'll continue with the questions to ministers for all replies. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Deputy Leader. Honourable members, the Sergeant at Arms is keeping lost but found car keys. They were found in the ministerial lounge. So if someone is walking home and here, as an exercise, you are permitted. But if you're walking because you have lost your car keys, please go and claim them from the office of the Sergeant at Arms. Honourable members, it is 12:31, and I therefore suspend. Deputy Leader, why are you rising again before my suspension?
I thought that you would take the matter of the Lumpi Central further, just as you did with the chiefs which came from Zomba, where you directed all the honorable members from Zomba to attend to the chiefs. I thought that you would do the same to direct all the members of Lumpi district to join hands and raise the 6.8 million kwacha. Thank you very much. I thought you would do that. already.
Honorable Deputy Leader.
Already, hear him out. He's got something to say.
Honorable Deputy Leader, I think the gesture.
I just want to join my senior leader of the House, DPP Vice President North. I'll bring 2 million before the close of today, so that he can add on his 6.8. We are not saying he has to come down from 6.8, but maybe fixing and other things will require transport. So I'll bring 2 million today.
Thank you very much. Honourable members, let's encourage the honourable members from Rumpi to meet and finish the bill. It is your bill, and we will not be encouraging this House to make contributions because it is not in our own standing orders. It is a violation of our own standing orders. But I will encourage honourable members from Rump to meet. But if you would like to outshine each other politically, I hope someone will just finish the bill so we don't have to talk about it later.
Ambiri mwakhala mukudera nkhawa kuti kodi mavuto amene tili nawowa tidzathetse bwanji. Mavuto ngati kusabereka, khunyu, misala, kodi mukufuna chikoka cha bizinesi, mukufuna kulanga wakuba, magic wallet, kukwezedwa pa ntchito, kapena mukufuna kutsirika thupi, kuwinitsa loto ndi zina zambiri. Yankho la zonsezi lapezeka.
Kodi muli ndi vuto la kusabeleka, khunyu, misala, mukufuna chikoka pa bizinesi yanu, mukufuna kulanga wakuba, mukufuna magic wallet, mukufuna kukwezedwa pa ntchito, kutsirika thupi, kuwinitsa loto ndi zina zambiri.
Dr. Makoti omwe amapezeka ku Blantyre, Lilongwe, Salima komanso Kasungu, amenewa ali ndi yankho la mavuto onsewa. Imbani foni 090815572 kapena 089142038 kapena mutha kuyankhula nawo pa WhatsApp pa nambala ya 0893004116. mukatero muyankhulana ndi Dr. Makoti pa WhatsApp. Dr. Makoti, Dr. Makoti, mavuto aja aone msana wa njira.
Kodi muli ndi vuto la kusabeleka, khunyu, misala, mukufuna chikoka pa bizinesi yanu, mukufuna kulanga wakuba, mukufuna magic wallet, mukufuna kukwezedwa pa ntchito, kutsirika thupi, kuwinitsa loto ndi zina zambiri.
Kodi munamvapo za Dr. Erube kwa Vumbwe?
Dokota Erube, Dokota Erube. Dokota Erube, Dokota Erube.
Kodi mukufuna mwitano wa bizinesi mtupatupa, timabwezeretsa banja likasokonekera kwa mphindi 40, timatsirika munthu akaberedwa, chuma, bizinesi ziziyenda bwino, bwerani kwa Dr. Erube kumene timathandiza zonsezi. Ndi nkhani zachitaka zavuta, bwerani kwa Dr. Erube, timathandizanso mwitano komanso kuvalirana anthu nkhope. Mukafuna kudziwa zambiri, imbani foni pa 08994264991 0899426491 ndipo mukatero mudzathandizidwa. Dr. Erube, Dr. Erube, Dr. Erube, hana chepa. Maisayesa ntchito sikupezeka, mwana mnyumba kusowabe, chitaka pa bizinesi yanu chakusokonezani, wosadandaula kuli Dr. Maiye kumbulumbuzi.
Mwitano wa bizinesi, mwai wa ntchito, kukonza nsoma banja, kusula chibelekero,
matenda okanika kuchirawo, matsoka osatha pa moyo wanuwo, lero pabanja makukutotani wosadandaula tangoimbani foni pa 0894 352 832 0894 352 832. Dr. Maiye, madotolo wa chinyengo musamale.
Welcome to MPUNGWE-PUNGWE YouTube channel. Subscribe for you to enjoy more of our videos anytime we upload.